Hi everyone, this is Farhan Qureshi, your local realtor in Central Virginia. I'm also covering Northern Virginia now. So, today's video is about the 5 key questions you need to ask your realtor before you hire them to buy or sell commercial or residential real estate. Okay, and I think these questions are very important because with so many options, I mean, there are so many realtors. It's really important that you have a systematic process to select the right realtor for you, um, who can actually deliver the best results for your transaction. Okay, so I'm going to dive right in. So the question number one, which you need to ask and also assess, is how much market knowledge, experience, and market insight does the realtor have in the kind of transaction you want to do. So you can ask them how many sales they have done, how many buyers they have represented. You can ask them their view on the market. That itself is going to be a great indication of how much knowledge do they have about the market trends. What kind of incentives are available in the market, whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market, what kind of new construction deals are available, what kind of off market and on market deals are available. So it's really important to kind of judge how much knowledge and experience does the realtor have, because becoming a realtor is not very difficult. um, Almost anybody who is knowledgeable and educated can get the license, make the investment, get the license. But are they really in a position to help you? That is the big question. So that was question number one. So the question number two, which is equally important, is how much time do they have? If they are a really hi-fi, very very successful realtor, most likely they will be talking to you to get the transaction, but they will actually um, delegate your transaction to a junior realtor in their team who probably doesn't have much experience or knowledge about what he's doing. So it's really important to ask whether the realtor will be helping you himself or herself, or will he be delegating the task to somebody else, and how much time do they have to make sure that they can answer your questions, they can take your calls, they can show you multiple houses if you're buying, they can actually kind of come and look at stuff if you're selling to make sure house is ready for showings. So the second question is how much time do they have? Question number three is that what incentives like closing cost assistance, buyer rebates, can the realtor provide you? Because most realtors will never talk about that, because in order to provide incentives they have to take a cut in their own commission. So most realtors will tell you that nobody does that, but that is not true. you know for example, I offer buyer rebates, I offer closing cost assistance. Depending on how much work I need to do with your transaction, I offer these benefits. So you need to ask the realtor what kind of incentives is the realtor willing to provide you. So the question number four is, um, is the realtor okay to work with your timeline? Because you might not be in a hurry to buy or sell. So let's say if you want to buy in the next 6 months, you need to tell that to the realtor so that he can tell you whether he's still willing to help you. Because many realtors would want you to make a decision fast and just make a purchase or sale decision quickly, which might not necessarily be in your best interest. So you need to ask if the realtor is willing to work with your timeline. And the question number five, um, which is very important, the last question, but very important, is how familiar the realtor is with the lending process and the financing process, because that is a really important key piece in the whole picture. If you're not able to afford the mortgage, if you don't have enough money for the down payment, how are you going to be able to buy the house? You might pay the escrow deposit money and then end up losing it just because the realtor didn't advise you properly. So it's really important to ask how familiar the realtor is with the lending process and what his opinion is about your affordability of a house, the price range, and the mortgage given your financial situation. So these five questions are really important, which you need to ask any realtor you are considering to hire for your sale or purchase. And if you need any further advice about this, or if you are looking to buy or sell real estate, commercial or residential, feel free to contact me and ask me the same questions. And then perhaps you should also interview other realtors and then decide who is the best person for you to work with. So I would be more than happy to answer any questions, regardless of whether you work with me or not. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye bye.